The variety is the answer. What is the reason for illusion? Illusion is that's the main reason for this illusion is the drama connected to it. We are enjoying the drama, right? Are we enjoying our positions and possessions and relations? Aren't we enjoying all aspects of life? See, there is enjoyment in happiness and there is enjoyment in fear. In everything, there is a flavor, there is a potential, there is an experience. That is the very reason for creation. And to know that what we seem is what we are not, it takes time. Because we are so addicted to this personality called us. And the nature and the people and the society maintains your identity, even if you don't want. See, and we have to maintain the identity. If somebody asks me, who are you? If I say, I'm not too sure, what will you say? So we have to maintain the identity, right? We have to be this. So this is the drama. This is the identity. And what we predominantly do, that becomes our face value or our proper identification. What we predominantly do, if I predominantly preach, I'll be a preacher. If I predominantly play, I'll be a player. If I predominantly do surgeries, I'll be a surgeon. So what you predominantly do, that's how the world identifies you with. But are we that thing? No, we are everything. We are also that thing. So we can't be put into any kind of frames. We are everything. And that's the level of acceptance that we need to have a kind of identification as to who we actually are. Now, we have the whole existence is connected to flavors, and the flavors make life, or flavors makes us experience life. So we have predominantly tamas, tamoguna, tamas. What is tamas? Inertia, procrastination, inaction. This is predominant for everybody, all of us, right? How does that help us? By procrastinating, we are prolonging. We are not doing anything. Inaction, we are experiencing no action. No action means no experience. No experience. A state of no experience craves for experience. So we move into rajas. Slowly we get up, we move into rajas. Then experience asks for more experience. So we do hyperaction. It moves into extreme rajas. When extreme rajas is what? Like a fan spinning, it looks like no movement. Again, inaction. But that's not inaction. That's a feeling of inaction because there is extreme movement. Extreme movement makes you feel there's no action. You see? That is sattva. But you need extreme movement to stay there in sattva. If you slow down, you fall into tamas. You got it? So people climb up through rajas, action, 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 and then goes to extreme action, and then you can't even see your action that fast. Then you stay in sattva. And when you stay in sattva, you're very happy because there's no mind. You don't have time to think. You're busy. People who stay with me knows this. They go crazy. Crazy busy. So when you're crazy busy, there's no mind. There's no need to use your mind. There's no worry. There's no anxiety. There's no ownership. Nothing. Then what happens? Somebody somewhere tells you you're tired. You don't feel tired because extreme action does not give you tiredness. Extreme action gives you a state of high, bliss. Because your mind is not bothering you. Mind is not sapping your energy. You're not going into past or future. Imagine you're steady in the present. There's no energy loss. Nothing is lost. Am I right? So then, if you can stay in that state of extreme action, where you are fully occupied without expecting anything, without even bothering about results, you're fully occupied in that state for a long period of time, you go beyond gunas. A state where you only become a witness. You become a witness. So what is witnessing these states? That state of witness. And when you witness that state long enough, you start meeting the person or the being that witnesses everything. So this is beyond the fourth state, a state of witnesshood. You start witnessing the witness. That brings you realization. That brings you realization of self. Self is what? Something which you already have, which you don't see because you're occupied with personality. Isn't it? You're occupied with personality, so you don't see that. But when this hyperaction leads you to a state of no mind, then you start looking, hey, somebody's looking at this whole show. Who's that? There you come across this guy who's sitting in you, watching the show. He has no aging. He's beyond ages. No beginning, no end. Funny guy, watching. And then you start realizing, hey, this guy is really good. Nice. Funny guy. And then you start feeling, what if I become him? Then you realize, I'm already him. So there was no journey, there was no movement. I'm there. I'm witnessing him. All the time, I'm witnessing him. Who's me witnessing him? That thing witnesses itself dissolves. Complete dissolution. That's when you connect to God. So the way to God already sits inside you. The way to God lies in you. Already. So first is that you have to get out of your tamas. Minimum. You have to... I think some of you are scared now. Minimum, you have to get out of your tamas. Postponement should not happen. It's right now, here, right now. Action should be here now. No postponement. Get up, get on, walk. So that at least you remain in the rajas level, rajoguna. From there, you can increase the intensity and go to the sattva-guna. And sattva-guna should be maintained through intense action, consistent action. This is also the yin and yang principle. Extreme action leads to inaction. That inaction is not inaction. That is action which is invisible. All great masters operate in that level. Their action you can't even see. But otherwise, it's not visible. They look like doing nothing. Smoking or drinking or watching television. But they are hyperactive. Because extreme action becomes invisible. You can, if you want to see extreme inaction, tamas is the extreme inaction. That means there's no movement, there's no action. Physically, there's no action. But in extreme action, which is connected to sattva, sattva-guna, you can't witness it, you can't see.